Crystal, believe me, I can hold out just as long as you can. Come on, do the right thing. Tell me what Babe's holding on to.
And if I spill this big, fat, alleged secret, what do I get?
The satisfaction of knowing that at least you had the guts to tell the truth.
It takes a hell of a lot more guts to stand up to somebody who thinks they can steamroll right over you.
Well, lady, if this is the way that Babe is going to play it, when it comes to protecting my family, I will gladly do a little steamrolling, even if it's over you and your daughter.
Well, it looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned Mexican standoff. Because I will do anything to protect my daughter from your sons. One in particular.
I'm gonna put a lock on this passage door. My damn brother's a stalker. I told you I needed to talk to Babe. So you do it behind my back in my bedroom? Maybe you did more than talk last time you sneaked in. You weren't even careful about it. Wondered where that went. You know, in all the countries I shipped out to, I could shoot you and get away with it. Because it would be justifiable homicide, Jamie.
My God, Jer, stop it!
Dodged the bullet again, Kendall. Did I get you a brilliant doctor or what?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
The whole world's gonna be convinced that you're carrying Michael Cambias's child, Alan Singer and Justin McCoy, gonna look like idiots. So, what do you say? You want some bubbles? Kendall? Oh, no. No, you are unreal. Do you really think that I could make love to you 1 minute and then ship you off to prison the next?
I think you and Greenlee are capable of anything.
Here you go, honey.
Thanks. I don't know what happened. I thought that I finally understood men. I mean, how can a man who claims he loved me look at me like I don't exist?
Yeah, what I don't understand is after everything Pablo put you through, why you care about him at all.
We love each other. And before we could figure out what that means, it's over. I can't accept that.
Yeah, well, you'd better. If you want to stay alive.
Maria, Edmund is alive.
Thank God.
How is he?
He's in recovery and holding his own.
And the surgery?
The bleeding is under control. And luckily, the bullet didn't hit a major artery. Mankiewicz had to perform a splenectomy.
Okay, but what are you not telling me?
We had to shock Edmund back. Twice.
The nurses told me that if David hadn't been there, Edmund might not have made it.
Is he off pressors?
He's hemodynamically stable.
Non-event?
Yes, for now.
And what about residual problems?
We're gonna have to wait until he regains consciousness before we determine any extent of damage, if any. Now, I'm sure you're concerned about the blood loss as well as the
Reason. And that was a kid we don't want to die.
Seriously, we're around neurological problems.
Maria! Maria! What's for lunch?
What?
If you're gonna keep me hostage here, at least you can offer me a bologna on white. And is there a free bedroom in here? Because I am not in the mood to share one with you.
You're crackers. You expect me to believe that you would rather grow old in this room than tell me Babe's secret?
You're cute and smart. Can I have my purse?
No.
Do you actually think that holding that thing hostage is gonna get me to spill about my girl?
I was kind of hoping your conscience might kick in.
Oh, you don't think I have one, huh?
Look, I understand you are trying to protect your child. I got it. But you have to understand Jamie's trying to do the same thing. He's killing himself trying to be responsible, to do the right thing.
That's all Babe wants.
By lying?
She is just trying to hold on to her marriage.
Well, considering the situation we're in, she's got a really funny way of doing it.
Okay, if you're going to insult my girl, I am walking out of here. I don't care how far it is.
I didn't mean it, all right? I apologize. But you got to give me something here, okay? We want the same things. We want our children to be happy, right? Right? You realize you work with me on this thing, then everybody might come out of this alive.
Look, I'm not trying to make your life harder than it is, but I do not speak on command, I do not lie down, and I don't roll over.
More's the pity. It's a joke, okay? Humor. I know you don't, but a little cooperation would be wonderful.
Listen, whatever you think I know about Babe, the fact is she is having her husband's baby, and you and Jamie need to deal with that.
It doesn't matter who the baby's father is. The child will be taken care of.
JR is going to take care of his child just fine.
Oh, so is that what this is about here? You're determined to hang on to the Chandler legacy no matter what? Let me tell you something. The Martins may not be rolling in cash and prizes, but we take care of our own. Which means that if Jamie's the baby's father, the baby will be taken care of. And the mother if it comes to that. So if you are worried about the money, why don't you relax?
What the hell is wrong with you people? Is money all you think about?
Certainly seems to be on the top of your list.
Oh, God, that just tears all. You people don't have a clue what Babe and I are all about.
What has gotten into you? What, you want to shoot me too?
This isn't Babe's fault. I didn't want to deal with Adam or Mary.
Yeah, it sort of ruins the mood, doesn't it?
I came here to get the truth, not to cheat on you with Babe.
Yeah, according to you, you've already done that.
Jamie, please, just get out of here.
Would you just listen to me? Like I told Babe, I'm not going to force her to take a DNA test now.
You tired of harassing us?
No, I found out the amniocentesis could hurt the baby. There's no way I would take that chance.
Wow, that's real big of you.
But as soon as that baby's born, I'll get that court order.
You do whatever you want. The kid's not yours.
Oh, and about that, I know for a fact that Babe could be having my baby.
Oh, man, not this again. Why don't you just adopt a puppy and get over it?
I mean it. I got Babe's records at the hospital.
That's impossible. They're confidential.
Not if your grandfather's the chief of staff. What'd you do, Jamie? You ask him real polite to break the rules?
He's got nothing to do with it. I hacked into his computer to gain access to Babe's file.
Jared, don't listen to him. This is your baby.
Or not. According to the records, she's been lying to you about when she got pregnant.
Come on. Have a seat.
Can I get you something, some water? Coffee?
I'm fine. You guys, I'm good. I just need
Maria.
I just need a minute. Just a second. Oh, my God. This is sort of crazy. I mean, what are the odds, Dr. Hayward? Really?
But you know I can't estimate Edmund's
No.
chances.
I mean, what are the odds that you are the one that kept me away from Edmund for all those years? You're the one who lied and said that I was dead all that time, and then you're the one who actually comes in and saves his life. I mean, not once, but twice.
Look, I know you've been through a living hell, but what you should concentrate on right now is taking care of yourself, all right? That would be a yes?
Mm.
Yes, good. I need to go check on that.
Yeah, I should get
No, you should sit right here. You should finish your soup, okay? I mean, if that's okay with you. Greeley needs to rest.
But I'm sure that Greenlee would be more comfortable in her own place.
Yes, but I'd be more comfortable if you were here in case she needed anything or in case she got any nutty ideas in her head.
Well, of course, anything you say, if that's what you want.
You get some sleep, okay?
Mm.
And you, thank you. Thank you very much for doing this.
Do anything for you, you know that.
I remember you said that. I'll see you later, okay? Yeah. Unhook the doorbell.
That was quite a send-off. You two and item again? There's no way I'm going to sleep.
Jack said he wants you to rest.
What is with men anyway?
Are you talking about one man in particular, about Pablo?
We have this intense chemistry, but I don't understand him.
Well, maybe he should take an English class.
That's not what I meant. I just don't get why Pablo does what he does. We love each other. I can feel it. But we just can't get there from here.
Well, maybe you're too close. Maybe you need to give him some space.
Have you ever backed off something or someone that you wanted?
Actually, when it was important enough, yes. I mean, look at Jack and me. We had our little problems, and we spent some time apart. And we got back together because we do understand each other so completely.
Like you understood him when you lied to him about me being his daughter?
What does Greenlee have to do with anything?
I heard you at the lodge.
You mean in between rounds of gunfire and explosions?
No, in your bedroom. You and Greenlee, you were both dead set on proving that I'm not really pregnant.
Oh, well, you heard wrong.
No, Ryan, I was there. I heard right.
What? Kendall, I told you before the lodge that I was going to hire a doctor to perform the fake DNA test. I did. That's why Dr. Lawson was here, all right? No scheme, no agenda, no plot.
Okay, so I'm supposed to just believe you because you say so?
You know what? Stop. Because I know all your lines off by heart already. Everything out of my mouth are lies. The only reason that I'm trying to protect you is so that you can rot in prison and I can have the entire Camby's estate for my big bad self. Did I leave anything out?
Well, can you blame me? Can you blame me for being suspicious? Gee, Kendall, I don't want power or money. I just kicked you out of bed so I could play footsies with Greenlee. Forget about everything that I do behind your back. Did I leave anything out?
Wow, you got some ego, you know that? You think I just sort of sit around and I try and come up with ways to trip you up? Look, we're in this together. All right, what do you want me to do? You want me to swear on the Bible? Do you want me to swear on your little belly? Do you want me to sign something in blood? Kendall, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to say I love you?
Yes, that would help. Do you, Ryan? Do you love me?
Pine Valley's Casanova has loved them and left them. See how he got his name.
I've loved a lot of women.
Tad the Cad, Valentine's weekend on SoapNet.
Do you love me?
Will it make any difference?
You're asking me to put my entire life in your hands, to absolutely trust you based on what? Your word?
I've gone with a fake pregnancy test. I told the entire world that I believe you're having Camby's kid, and my word is still not good enough for you.
Ryan, if I go with you on this, I could lose everything.
You could also gain a hell of a lot.
If I need something. I need something. I can't just close my eyes and leap and hope that you'll catch me. Not this time.
You want me to call the whole thing off?
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm going to call Dr. Lawson. I'm going to thank her for her time and for her trouble, and I'm going to tell her the whole deal is off. No. Is that what you want?
No, that's not what I want. That's not what I meant. You know what? I don't know what the hell I was thinking. If you don't... I want an answer, Ryan. I just want an answer. I want something that I can hang on to, something to get me through this, and you can't even give me that. You expect me to trust you, and you can't even give me... Forget it. I can't even speak right now.
You can hold on to me.
Oh, so you can put me in a headlock and bring me down?
You want something to believe in? Let's get married. Better yet, let's make a baby, a real one. Right here, right now.
You actually think I spent my entire life raising my beautiful baby girl to grab the biggest, shiniest gold ring she could find just so I could swan dive onto Easy Street? If that's all I wanted, I sure as hell would have found some old coot with more money than life left in him. That way she'd only have to put up with a sorry old geezer for a couple of years before she could hit the jackpot without all the baggage. Oh, my God, I swear, I do not understand why somebody could possibly be so ignorant that he can't see what's right in front of him.
I got a feeling he'll tell me.
Money does not make Babe happy. Love does. And she loves the stuffing out of JR.
Well, then God help us all, because Jamie loves a babe stuffing, no matter who she is.
He's lying, JR. And you know it.
I got all the facts I need. It's all in black and white in Babe's file. She got pregnant the same week that I made love to her.
You know what? You can spill all the lies that you want. But JR and I, we love each other way too much to let your bull come in between us. Isn't that right, baby?
Are you finished? I wanted you to know. Get out of here. Use the front door this time.
That brother of yours is bonkers. He could use some serious help, if you know what I mean.
Let's not worry about him, babe. Why don't you change into something more formal?
Where are we going?
It's a surprise.
You've lost enough time because of me. And I don't want you to lose any more. You've got to try to believe it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, my God. That's really what you think? We would really do anything, really? Because if you're lucky, then Edmund might need a heart transplant, and then, but actually, you're okay because there's so many hearts around thanks to Pablo that you could use. You could use even maybe the one from the guy who shot Edmund, and if that doesn't work, then you could use Pablo's, because you have one, don't you? A heart? And if that doesn't work, then you could just juice him up with that stuff that you gave me, the one that saved my heart but just erased my life, and that... Well, that actually would be good, wouldn't it? Because then he would forget that any of this even happened to him, and then he could just forget me, and he could forget his kids, and he could forget all of that.
Maria, Edmund will bull his way through this, just like he does
Lauren, Brooke, what are you even doing here? Really? I mean, you just come to watch? You came to watch because you wanted to watch my whole world fall in on me because I got the man that you couldn't have? You have just been waiting for this, haven't you? You're just waiting for the day that Edmund would be snatched away from me, right? Right before we were going to spend our lives together and be happily ever after together.
Maria, everybody here cares about you, okay?
Oh, well, Brooke does. Brooke really cares. She cares about Edmund anyway. She cares about him. She loves him because she would still be married to him, basically, if it wasn't for me, if I hadn't just come in and ruined everything, right? Because, I know you found out that I was alive and you would have let me just die in the desert while you jogged down the aisle to Edmund so you could be with him, forget me, and then I kind of showed up and I just sort of blew that whole fairy tale all to hell, didn't I? And you haven't ever forgiven me.
Maria, I was wrong. I knew that. I knew it then. You and Edmund were meant to be together.
Are you kidding me? When have we ever been together? When? When did we ever have a chance to be together? You kept me from him for years. You, would have let me rot in the desert. You got him shot. Are you kidding me?
It was nobody's fault. What happened?
Stop! Are you... God! Okay, I'm going to lose Edmund now. You lost him, and everybody's happy, right? Are you satisfied?
I don't want this, Maria. And I don't blame you for hating me.
My husband may not see the sun come up. He may not see the sun come up, and all I can think about is all the things that I haven't done with him yet. And I just want you to go to hell. Collectively, go to hell. Oh,
Try to calm down.
I want to have a word with you. What if I were you, Pablo, I would leave town for your own safety.
It's over with the Calatrava's.
But it's just starting with me. Now, you listen to me. You stay away from my daughter. I will make the Calatrava's look like choir boys. ¿Entiende?
I knew exactly what Jackson would do when he found out that I lied to him about you. He'd stop the wedding. And I also knew that he would forgive me. And he did that, too.
I saw the goodbye.
Look, I know that you don't want to hear this, but love is not enough. I mean, mystery can be exhilarating, but unless you really understand each other, you'll be crying into your pillow. If it isn't Banditos, it'll be something else. And either way, you'll lose. So, I mean, there are so many wonderful men out there. Why would you want to run into a brick wall more than twice?
Maybe I should let Pablo go. Thinking about it, Ryan and I share so much more.
Ryan? Why would you want to wreck his life?
Well, I understand him, and he understands me. But more than that, I need to save him from your daughter.
That's not funny. Us
Make a baby? Ryan.
I'm not trying to be funny, Kendall. It's the only way that I know to get through to you.
I just want to know that I can trust you.
No, you want to test me. You want to test me over and over.
No, that's not true. That's not true. I want to make sure,
Oh,
okay?
Yeah? Is that right? Because I just told you that I want to marry you and that I want to make babies. Now, did all that commitment, did that make you believe in me any more than when you walked into this room? No. Kendall, because you don't trust me. And it's not because of me. It's because of you.
Oh, no. Don't go turning this around on me. You've given me every reason to doubt every word that's come
Well,
out
I've
of your
given you
mouth.
more reasons to believe in me, but you will never trust me, Kendall, because you won't let yourself.
That's because you'll say anything to get what you want. You'll promise the moon if it'll give you the stars.
Okay, you know what? Whatever this is, it's over. We walk away, no regrets.
So now you're gonna bail on me.
You see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? You don't trust me enough to see this thing through, but then when I free you up, I give you what you want, you think I'm letting you down. You're totally nuts.
I just want to make this work.
Well, how? By slamming me over the head with a new test every single day? I don't need it!
Okay, listen, all right, listen. Let's say I believe you. Let's say I go along with Dr. Lawson's plan. I go as far as we can go, and then you turn on me. While you're sitting there counting your millions of dollars, I am stuck in prison for the rest of my life.
Wake up, Kendall! You're already in prison!
This sure doesn't look like the Caribbean. What are we doing
I
here?
just want to make sure my wife and baby are healthy.
Well, I'd feel a lot healthier with a little tan and some sand between my toes.
Soon enough. I just don't want you to neglect your prenatal care.
But I was just here.
That's why you can never be too careful. I set up an appointment with your doctor. Here he is, Dr. Parker.
We didn't have to go through all this trouble.
This is my first kid. I want to be with you every step of the way. Cubicle 1 is free, shall we?
Well, you can wait out here if you want and grab a soda.
Are you kidding? I missed out last time when the doc told you how pregnant you were. This time I want to be with you, holding your hand when he gives us the news.
Crystal, no matter how much you love your daughter, surely you got to admit that Babe isn't exactly innocent in all of this.
But she was happy before. And now that she has what she thinks she's always wanted, she can barely muster a smile half the time.
Well, she can buy one with her platinum card.
Is moolah all you ever think about? I mean, listen, I don't have anything against money, but by God, it's just the gravy. It's not the main course. I mean, you make it sound like Babe just loves JR for his money when she would love that guy if all he had was lint in his pockets. And you know why? Because Babe and I are happy with who we are and what we have. Can you say the same thing?
Depends on how you define happy.
Honey, if you need a dictionary, then you're worse off than I even thought.
So, where'd you run off to?
I talked to Babe and JR.
I told you if you went to her again that I was going to call the police.
I had to do it, Crystal. I had to let Babe know where I stand.
Listen, if you told her that you're going to let somebody stick her in the belly with a needle, then you're going to have to kill me first.
Kendall is a master at manipulating men and women. Kendall will play weak, Ryan moves in, and then Ryan knows very well that he's under her spell. However, she's already got the Cambias estate locked up. I won't let that happen.
See, I know Ryan. I can talk to him. He'll listen to me.
No, Greenlee, pillow talk really won't give it this time. Oh, I see. That's what this is really all about, isn't it? You just want to get Ryan out of Kendall's bed and into yours.
So what if Ryan is my first stop in my 12-step program getting over Pablo? A girl could do worse.
Well, then you know what? I have a better idea. Why don't you just get out of the country?
Oh, you know what? Give it a rest, Erica. You just want me out of the way so you don't have to share Jackson.
Yes, I have a company to save. And I don't want you twisting Ryan into knots. So, yes, the farther away you are, the better chance I have at success.
Why are you so convinced that I'll jump back in bed for Fusion? And for your information, Ryan would never take advantage of me like that. I know because I offered to sleep with him to get control of Fusion and he turned me down.
Who taught you that one, your mother? Greenlee, why don't you just listen to me? Leave Ryan alone.
You built your very own Alcatraz right up there. You're so jammed up with your hurt and your anger and suspicion that you're trapped, and you're going to be in there for life unless you do something to break out.
Okay, so I had issues. Do you think I like being like this?
No, not the Mummy Hates Me bit, all right? Please. All right, because every time you mess up, it's the same old whine. I paid for that show. Don't want to sit through it again.
Fine, then I won't make you.
Yeah, no, please. I want to help you. I want to help you, but you have to let me in. Otherwise, this whole thing is going to blow up in our face because every time that you think that the whole world is against you, you go off on one of your spins and there's nothing I can do to bring you back.
You know what? You know what
Because I've been there already. Do you remember? You screwed up my life once already, and it's not going to happen again.
Then why are you here? I don't understand this. And why are you doing this? Why are you risking everything if you're so sure that I could ruin your life? Why are you fighting so hard to be a part of this when you could just walk away?
I'm not a flat leaver, Kendall. Not this time. It's your choice.
All right. I trust you. You happy now? We'll do it your way.
I couldn't do it. Not if it could hurt the baby. But as soon as that baby is born, I'll demand the test.
You are a real piece of work. You're going to hang this over her head at a time when this should be the happiest time of her life?
He's just thinking about the baby. That's what's most important.
Don't expect me to thank him.
I don't care what you think. Sorry. I don't care what Ellie Mae here says. I'm proud of you. You did the right thing. I gotta study.
Boy, your boys are a real 1-2 punch.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, they know what fork to put where, but they don't know anything about life and what makes it worth living.
Well, they were certainly making headway before your daughter blew into town and decided it was a good idea to sleep with both of them.
Babe's made some mistakes, but you cannot heap all the blame on her. Jamie and JR were hardwired for trouble a long time ago. I mean, let's face it. I mean, you could sell JR's childhood for dog food. Adam used JR's mama for a brood mare, and then he planted her off to some funny farm.
Where exactly do you get your information?
I keep my ears open. You gonna deny it? And Dixie, she wasn't crazy, but she sure didn't know a thing about raising a ruckus.
Shut up. Not one word about Dixie.
All right, fine. I mean, please, there are plenty of others. I mean, Adam married half the women in this town, and then you bedded the other half. And even when you part ways, settle down with the flavor of the month, you couldn't stay faithful for more than 5 minutes.
If this isn't the pot calling the kettle horny, you expect me to believe that you, the queen of free love, have never, with all of your hyperactive appetite for life, cheated on anybody?
I am what they call a serial monogamist.
What?
I may have a short attention span, but I never double up. Listen, life is tough enough to worry about who likes what, so I wait until I'm through with one before I move on to the next one.
Yeah, good for you. You get a couple points for organization.
I get points for raising a daughter to learn what's important, love and loyalty.
I guess she was out sick when you covered monogamy, huh?
I didn't say we were perfect. But I do know that we fight for what we want, and we hold on to that with all we have.
Don't you see that's exactly what Jamie and JR are doing? Because whether you like it or not, they're both in love with your daughter.
Sure is tiny. Thought it'd be bigger than this by now. How many weeks along did you say my wife is? Oh, it's cool. It's cool. Mistakes happen, right, Pumpkin? So don't keep us in suspense, Doc. I know we're having a baby. I just want to know when.
Your wife isn't quite as far along as I previously stated.
No kidding.
I guess I made a mistake by about 4 weeks.
Well, how about that?
Oh, thank you. God, that was just crazy. That was total madness, and I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. God, I'm just glad the kids didn't see that. But, you know, they didn't have their mom for so long, and now Edmund and I just don't know what to say to them. What do I say to them about their dad? You will find the right words. Is there anything I can do? No, there's... Well, you know what? Yeah, yeah. Name it. This is kind of big, but could you do me a favor and stay here for me, please, and call me on my cell if there's any change?
You'll be the first to know.
Thank you. Okay, thanks. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Hey.
Hey.
Well, I mean, I really shouldn't have said I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
It's all right.
And believe me, I'm so grateful that you were there for Edmund when he needed you. Thanks, Jack, for coming. Thank you.
It's okay.
I'm nutty.
It's all right. We'll all pray for him, okay?
Thank you.
Just take care of yourself.
Doctors, you think you could trust them with those fancy degrees and those thingamajobbies around their neck. But I guess they're just practicing, huh? Gosh, can you imagine making a whopper mistake like that and then trying to pretend it's an accident?
Babe, you're the one who's been pretending.
Not about loving you, never about that. What does it matter when your little swimmer fell in love with my baby egg? The one thing I know for sure is you're the only man I've ever loved, and you're the only man that I've made love to since becoming your wife. And anyone that says differently, they're lying. JR, don't get all twisted about this. You know that Jamie's a liar. You even said so yourself.
I chose you, babe. But I never believed you.
Crystal, if you don't like the way my boys are acting, you have to consider the reason. It's your daughter.
She's just doing what I taught her.
To sleep around?
To fight for what she wants and to remember that she's never alone. Babe and I are closer than ticks, and that's never going to change. Can you say the same thing about you and Jamie?
Absolutely. Yeah. He knows he can come to me about anything, because he knows at the end of the day, I just want what's best for him.
And that's all I want. Ever since my little Arabella was in nappies, I used to always just say we deserve the best.
Wait.
And together we can always
Go
get...
back.
What?
Arabella? You're kidding. That's a pretty big name to pin on such a little girl, isn't it?
Well, maybe I did get a little carried away.
Sounds like an opera.
I had this great-great-aunt, Arabella, and all she talked about was this $2,000 that she had stuffed in a couple of shoe boxes under her bed, and that was $2,000 more than I had, so... When I got pregnant, I thought I'd give her a namesake, and maybe she'd put me in the will, and... What I didn't realize is she didn't really like babies. Much less colicky ones, so... When she died, she left her money to her cats. Siegfried and Roy.
Serves you right. So, Babe got stuck with the name?
Yeah, well, not for long. I never did like the name myself, so I just went around calling her my baby, and then that turned into Babe.
Right.
Babe. That was the last time I did anything for money. My baby girl is all I ever needed or wanted to make me feel loved and complete.
Then, in that case, you are one lucky lady.
Don't I know it? I gotta go.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm really sorry I read you the riot act, but you know how it is.
Yeah, I do. You love your children no matter what. She's your baby girl, and you love her.
Looks like maybe you're starting to understand Babe and me. Too bad we're on opposite sides of the fence. for now.
I wouldn't get that coat wet.
Greenlee, don't tell me you're going to go see Ryan.
I know what I'm doing now. I get it. It's like there's a whole new world in front of me.
Greenlee, you are in no condition to make life-altering decisions. I'm afraid to ask here.
I'm following your advice. Where's the support?
No, Greenlee, this is not the way.
Al Jackson, you tried to stop me, but you couldn't.
Don't forget this.
Thanks. What?
Are you sure about all this?
Yeah, I said I was, didn't I? What is your problem? You should be happy. You got what you wanted. Because of you, I could either walk or swing. You should be thrilled.
Yeah. Great. You're right.
Okay, then.
Okay, so we're good to go.
Great.
Yeah. Great. Come on, Arabella. 7, come 11.
Well, you chose me. You must have believed me a teeny bit.
After the baby's born, we won't wait for Jamie to order the paternity test.
Wow. What are you going to do? How could we stop him?
We won't have to. I'll order the test myself.
Hi, Jack. It's me. I really hope Edmund's doing all right. And Greenlee left, but she's fine, so you don't have to worry. So, I'm here. I'm alone. And I'm waiting to show you how much I've missed you. Erica, I need your help.
Greenlee, what are you doing here?
Ryan.
What happened? What happened? Are you all right?
Ryan, please. Kidnap me again.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
I started playing Erica as a 15-year-old high school girl. SoapNet, the new way to watch soaps.
On the next All My Children.
You can trust me. Please tell me the truth.
My daddy's going to die, isn't he?
Doc, is there something you need to tell me?
So you want me to help you get over Paula?
The same way Leo helped get over you.